What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I know it has been a very long time since I have posted any content, and I sincerely apologize. But before we get into this video, if you are a first-time viewer of this video, first-time viewer of this channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and of course, give this video a like and a thumbs up so we can get the word out there that our content does exist in the world of YouTube. I want to just kind of give a brief update on some of the things that we are going to be expecting coming out here over the next few weeks. And one of them is the public beta of iOS 17. We are not too far off now from the public beta of iOS 17, and I am extremely excited about it because it is a brand new version of iOS 17, and I'm looking forward to it. We, of course, as all of you know, have had a very buggy experience with iOS 16. There have been a lot of things that have been introduced in iOS 16 and a lot of different things that have really not worked the best in iOS 16. So every single year, of course, we have a public beta, and the public beta will be introduced to us after WWDC. We're not too far off, actually, from WWDC, the Apple conference that takes place every single year. And that is where we, of course, will find out what is in iOS 17. Not only will we find out what is in iOS 17, but we will also find out what devices are going to be supported by iOS 17. And it's not just, of course, iOS 17, it is iPad OS 17 that will also be in public beta coming up in a short while. And I am actually looking forward to it because I am hoping that iOS 17 is going to be far less buggy than iOS 16 is. I'm sure all of you know, especially if you're voiceover users, how much of a difficulty it was in the beginning with getting notifications spoken and all of that and a bunch of other things. But I am truly looking forward to seeing what iOS 17 brings to the table, and of course iPad OS 17. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up for us here over the next little while. We're going to dive deep into the beta of iOS 17. I only have one iPad, so I may not install the public version or the public beta version of iPad OS 17, but I am going to be installing the beta version of iOS 17. And of course, for those of you that have been subscribed to the channel for a while, all of you know that we did a workshop on iOS 16, and we will be doing another one on iOS 17 when it is released to the public. So definitely keep your ears and eyes open for that, because we will definitely be doing another one of those workshops. It was a lot of fun when we did the one for 16, and I am really looking forward to the one coming up for iOS 17 in September sometime. That, of course, will be about the time when the iPhone 15 comes out, and that is definitely going to be interesting. I've heard some interesting things about the possible prospects for the iPhone 15. So we will see all of that in due course, but I just wanted to come back on here and just do a quick update video for all of you. I have not forgotten about all of you. I am still here. Our YouTube channel, our YouTube content still exists. It has just been a very long time since things have been posted to this channel, and I sincerely apologize for that. But like I said, we've got a lot of content coming up for us for iOS 17. I will be downloading the beta, the public beta, and if anyone else wants to do that, definitely leave a comment below. I want to see what everyone else's thoughts are about whether you're going to install the beta of iOS 17, whether you're not going to install it, if you're going to wait till the public version comes out. But one of the things to be aware of, and we'll talk about this again as we get closer to the public beta and playing around with it, is you're at your own risk if you want to put the beta on any of your devices. So I'm going to be installing it on a device I don't use very often. We will, of course, be diving deep, like I said, into the public beta of iOS 17 and talking about so many other things like what devices are supported, all of the features. I don't want to do a spoiler alert for the workshop coming up in September, but I think what we'll do, and leave a comment down below, is we'll talk about the process of installing this beta and all of that, because that has changed now. So anyone that wants to install the public beta of iOS 17 now has to do it through your Apple ID. There's no more beta profile. So leave a comment down below, like I said, if you want to install the public beta of iOS 17, if you're planning on installing the public beta, because I'd be really interested to find out exactly what you think of the beta, what things are broken, what things we need to submit feedback on. And like I said, I'm not trying to do a spoiler alert for the workshop coming up in September, but it looks like there are some things that are going to be very interesting to see how they work with iOS 17. So we will have to see. But until next time, peace out and take care.